In a deeply emotional and sobering moment during a Deeper Life Workers Conference, Pastor William Abiodun Kumuyi, the revered founder and General Superintendent of the Deeper Christian Life Ministry, opened up about one of the most heartbreaking experiences of his life, the attack on his wife, Sister Abiodun Kumuyi, while he was away preaching. A painful memory from the pulpit. Pastor Kumuyi, known for his unwavering dedication to ministry and spiritual discipline, recounted how during one of his preaching engagements, tragedy struck at home. His wife, Abiodun Kumuyi, who had been unwell and under medical care at the time, suddenly took a turn for the worse. While he was standing at the pulpit declaring the word of life to the congregation, death was knocking at the door of his own home. Sister Abiodun, the mother of their two sons, Jeremiah and John, passed away in 2009, a devastating moment that caught even the most prayerful brethren by surprise.
Do you have shock absorber there? I said you have shock absorber there. I was preaching here on Saturday, 11th April 2009, and the devil worked on my absence. My wife was at home because she had challenge, but I came and I was driving out the devil there, but I didn't remember to close the spiritual door, that nobody will sneak into that place. And when I finished the faith clinic that morning, I received a message that my beloved wife was gone. Well, I ran to IBTC. I saw it had happened, and I met some people there who were praying, and the Lord assured me I should let it go. Let that go. Don't bother about it. So I let that go. But from that day, I said, what did I say? I said, that one happened, this other one will no more happen. You know, since that time, for me to revenge on the devil, I've gone many places. Since she left, I've covered all the most of the local governments in Nigeria. I've gone to almost all the nations of Africa. I've gone to all the continents of the world. Blind eyes have opened. Deaf ears have opened. The lame are risen up and walked. And now I'm getting to another level. The dead has now been raised. And so I come to tell you, days that have gone, they are gone. Water under the bridge that gone is gone. All that is gone. Now in your family you will be in charge. Your local church, you will be in charge. And anywhere I go, anywhere, in the plane, on the boat, in the vehicle, or on the street, now I will be in charge. And in your personal life, nothing will be allowed to come in to steal anything away in Jesus' name. Where are you? Are you now in charge? Will you be in charge? Will you retain the power of faith in the name of Jesus? In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. We have, tell me, the victory. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Satan will have to bow. When you stand and you pray in the name of Jesus, tell me, who can oppose the mighty name of Jesus? What's your name? I'm waiting for you. What's your name? I have the victory. Whatever you say in the name of Jesus this morning is done. Rise up and say it. Whatsoever you say in the name of Jesus, whatsoever, for your personal life, whatsoever you say in the name of Jesus, it is done. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Whatever happened before, don't reckon on that anymore.
Members of the church, upon hearing of the incident, gathered in fervent intercession, crying out to God for a miracle of resurrection. But Pastor Kumuyi said something striking. Despite the emotional turmoil and spiritual effort of the brethren, he felt a deep, convincing voice from the Lord, not to interfere, not to resist, not to fight it, but to let her go. The admission of a spiritual breach. In a moment of deep humility and self-reflection, Pastor Kumuyi confessed that he believed this tragedy wasn't just an attack, but the result of a gate he unknowingly opened. He explained that in his passion for preaching and commitment to the gospel, he had become somewhat negligent of his wife's deteriorating condition. His rigorous schedule and focus on ministry had caused him to pay less attention to her health and well-being at a time she needed him the most. It was a painful admission, not just for a preacher, but for a husband who dearly loved his wife. "If I had not opened a gate," he said, "maybe that wouldn't have happened." These were not the words of a man blaming God, nor of someone shifting responsibility, but of a man owning up to a moment of vulnerability that even great generals of faith experience. A decision to move forward. Despite the pain of that moment, Pastor Kumuyi did not remain in regret. He told the congregation, with conviction and spiritual clarity, "The past is over. That will not happen again." These words were not just a resolve to be more careful, but a spiritual declaration that the lessons learned would not be wasted, and that the enemy would not find such a loophole again in his life or ministry. He has since remarried to Mummy Esther Kumuyi and continues his apostolic work across nations. But that experience remains a powerful warning to many, especially ministers of the gospel. Moral lessons from Pastor Kumuyi's experience. 1. Ministry should not replace family. No matter how anointed or busy we are in serving God, our first ministry is to our family. A balanced life glorifies God more than a life of public success but private neglect. 2. Spiritual attacks look for open doors. The devil is always seeking legal ground to attack. Neglect, exhaustion, unforgiveness, pride, or imbalance can all become doors if we are not spiritually watchful. 3. Grieve, but learn and move forward. Pastor Kumuyi didn't let sorrow consume him forever. He accepted what happened, learned from it, and moved on. Emotional healing is essential to fulfilling destiny. 4. Always listen to God, even in crisis. While others were praying for resurrection, Pastor Kumuyi heard God clearly. In confusing moments, it is better to follow divine leading than to act on sentiment. 5. Transparency strengthens the church. By sharing his experience, he taught leaders and followers alike not to hide their scars, but to let their testimonies become teachings that preserve others. 6. Protect your home while serving God. It's a reminder to everyone, especially men and women in ministry, to keep watch over their homes. The enemy thrives when we are absent from our God-given posts in the family. This sobering testimony from Pastor Kumuyi is not just a story of pain, but a call to balance, vigilance, and responsibility. May every believer take heed and be strengthened.